Hello and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video. And guys, I'm trying to do daily uploads, whether it's a watch along or just a normal upload. I'm just trying to upload on a daily, whether there's news or there's something to talk about that's actually worth talking about and it's by a good source. I'm going to talk about it on this YouTube channel. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. We've had a lot of subscribers over the past 2 weeks. A lot of the videos have done quite well. So thank you for that. And we're on the road to 300. We're on the road to 500, and we're nearly on 300 subscribers. So I reckon we're gonna hit 500 in the summer if you guys keep supporting like the way you are. Now let's get into the first story. George Earthy and Freddie Potts will be given an opportunity to impress in pre-season before a decision is made on whether they will go out on loan next season. Now that was reported by The Athletic, which a lot of the stories that we're going to talk about today will be reported by The Athletic. What's good about this is that we've been begging for youngsters to be integrated in the squad for a long time, because we used to be a long time ago, and our DNA used to be able to bring youngsters through and improve them. Usually we sell them on for fucking profit, but this time we've been begging for years over the past, especially 3 or 4 years under the reign of David Moyes. So like, it's been difficult because someone as good enough as Harrison Ashby went to Newcastle. He's probably going to develop quite well there. I got it wrong with a few of them. So like Odu Beko, fuck knows where he is now. Aji Elise, he's at Sunderland now. Oko Flex, I'm pretty sure he's played abroad, I think. So some of the youngsters you don't always get it right with, but because Elise was quite raw. Like Jamal Baptiste just got unlucky. Now he's at Manchester City. He got very unlucky here. He had an injury and he wasn't given a new contract, so whatever. Divine Mubama's probably going to go in the summer. But George Earthy and Freddie Potts. Now, what's funny, I just mentioned Mubama. Now, if you go back to last summer, ex-West Ham employee actually said the closest they're free to breaking through is Mubama, Earthy and Potts. And Freddie Potts then went on to have a great loan at Wickham. Now, I do have a feeling that he'll be given another loan in a championship club. And I feel like we're going to do it like that. And I feel like maybe George Earthy maybe has more of a chance because he's already played first team football. I would like them to both stay. I think Freddie Potts is always impressed on pre-season games. Someone like a Connor Coventry I'm really gutted for, because that was like a Carrick type player, that sort of profile of player. I'm not saying he was as good as Carrick, of course, because Carrick was amazing. One of the most underrated players that ever played in the Premier League. But I'm saying he's that type of player where he keeps it ticking and stuff. And hopefully Charlton are enjoying him now. Obviously, Josh Cullen's playing for Burnley now. He's going to be in the Championship again. But Josh Cullen's a good player. Reece Burke is also going to play in the Championship again. He's had a good career for himself. None of these lot have gone to the highs apart from Declan Rice. And obviously Ben Johnson's leaving. I don't personally rate him, but whatever. But it's good to see that it's reported by a good source, and I'm assuming it was reported by Rashane Thomas on The Athletic, that Earthy and Potts will be given an opportunity. And I think that's encouraging to hear. Now let's go on the second story. Most of these are by The Athletic. I'm pretty sure all of the stories I'm going to talk about is by The Athletic. Vladimir Coufal intends to reassess his long-term future in the summer. West Ham activated a 1-year extension on his contract, but Coufal was annoyed at not being offered a new improved contract. Now we know this already to do stuff with his agent. Club have since offered a 2-year deal, but have failed to reach an agreement. I don't really care. Now here's the thing: I don't want him to sign a new contract. I think we should be giving a higher wage to someone that's 30 odd anyway. And also, what has he done in the past 2 years to earn a new contract? Now, I'm sure a lot of you will be like, well, look how many assists he's got. Well, I can also point out, look how many bad performances he's had as well. Now, he was actually good against Luton. It was actually probably his best performance of the season overall. I think he was actually really good against Luton. He was still pissing me off with some of the shit he was doing, like just open up his body for a long ball, and it doesn't really work. But at the same time, I'm really happy with the fact that we're hopefully going to hop onto a rebuild. And Vladimir Coufal in the right-back position is a position that we need to rebuild. It's a position that we need to revamp, because Johnson's gone, Kerr's going to go, I'm pretty sure. And, yeah, that's it. well, we need a right back regardless. Whether Vladimir Coufal stays or not, we need a right back. He's obviously going to reassess his long-term future, but I think we need a starting right back. That's a that's a position I was fine with originally in 2022, but then realised I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't happy with it. Next story. Behind the scenes, Joseph Anang, who was born in Ghana and moved to London as a teenager, has helped Summerside and Kudus settle at the club. Obviously, as it says there, Joseph Anang is Ghanaian. So, culturally, he's going to help Mohamed Kudus settle in already because they can be mates, you know? They come from the same background. It's like when Suchek got Coufal to move here. Like, it's very good that, you know, people are helping up and people integrating into the club. And Kudus has seemed like he's settled really well into London. I don't know him personally. His long-term future will be decided in the coming week, so we'll see. That's another academy player, Joseph Anang. We don't know if he's good enough to even challenge for the number one spot at West Ham. I doubt it, because otherwise we probably would have heard more about him. But if we can keep him as a third choice keeper, that'll be good. But because we shouldn't really be spending money on another keeper. Just give him like a 2-year extension or something. Konstantinos Mavropanos was a previous transfer target for Wolves when Lopetegui was manager. I have a feeling again that Mavropanos will have a big say in Lopetegui's team. Now, it has also been reported by The Athletic that again, Flynn Downs, Kera and Benrahma will be open to leaving. Now, Benrahma and Kera should leave. Well, no, Benrahma should leave. In my opinion, I would sell again as well and get a new centre-back, but whatever. I feel like we should have a plan for Flynn Downs. I feel like Flynn Downs should stay. Moyes isn't here anymore. You will get playing time. Him and Alvarez as the number 6 options. I think it'll be harder as well for Southampton to get. Once Southampton go, don't get me wrong, there'll be clubs. If Southampton don't get promoted, don't get me wrong, there'll be other clubs that are interested in it. Maybe Ipswich want him back because Ipswich are in the Premier League. They might want to get him back. But in my opinion, get Downs, Potts as the midfield options, helping someone like a Ward-Prowse and Thomas Souček, but then get another number 8 as well. Because then we're going to have games. We're still going to have games. We're going to have injuries. Like, just you can rotate. In my opinion, I think we should phase Souček out. Because if we're trying to play possession football, we all know Souček is not good at that. He's not good at possession football. The guy's too stiff, too immobile, can't pass 5 yards. But overall, guys, like, I'm hoping for a rebuild. I'm just hoping for a rebuild. I'm hoping for an active summer. I'm hoping to see a lot of notifications from Fabrizio to do with West Ham. We're not going to pay the price for Wesley from Corinthians. But listen, I've seen a report about En-Nesyri from TalkSport. En-Nesyri, leave it out, please. I'll be pissed off if we sign him. The guy is so meaty. I don't care about him being keen to link up with Lopetegui, even if it's true. I don't care. But overall, hopefully the Lopetegui era starts well and all of that. We need a rebuild. We need a rebuild in nearly every position. So, goalkeeper, we don't know if Fabianski's going to stay, but if he doesn't stay, then we need a second choice goalkeeper, not a first choice goalkeeper, because Areola shouldn't be a backup. A starting right back, at least 1 or 2 starting centre backs. A left back to compete with Emerson, whether that's starting, bench, it doesn't matter. Maybe if Ipswich weren't promoted, I'd try and go for someone like a Leif Davis. Need a left winger, need a number 8. We need a number 6 if Flynn Downs leaves. We need a number 10 to compete with Kudus because Paquetá's going to leave. We need a right winger, maybe as well, to maybe compete with either Bowen or Kudus. If Kudus is going to be the starting number 10, we can't just then shift Kudus to the right. Bowen gets injured, you know. We need actual competition to like around all areas, not just players that are versatile that can play and hit this and another position because that's not depth. I know we don't need much depth now because it's still 1 game a week, but you can still suffer with injuries with 1 game a week. We've had it before the years when we were in Europe and stuff. Left wing is a big position. I'll keep Maxwell Cornet, but also get a left winger to compete with Maxwell Cornet. Luckily, there's been no reports of Maxwell Cornet leaving. Hopefully, we can revive him. Cornet Hive, we are up. And striker, I mean, we've not replaced Tony Crotty, let alone fucking Skamaka or anyone. Like, we need a striker. We needed a striker nearly every year. Apparently, there's rumours of Antonio having interest from Saudi and MLS. I doubt he's going to move there just because of the family stuff. I doubt he's going to move. I don't want Antonio to move. I want Antonio and another striker. That's who I want. And it's a shame that we're not going to get someone like a Tosin Adebayo, because he's going to either move to Newcastle, Man United, or Chelsea, who are interested. But I'm a big fan of him. Lloyd Kelly's going to move to Newcastle as well. I'm really disappointed in the fact we didn't even try for at least one of them. But it's going to be interesting to see the departures and the incomings for West Ham United. Make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe. Your new social medias are in the description if you want to follow me, and the email for the inquiries. And yeah, road to 300, then road to 500. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.